Alright guys, my name is Shervin, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the Neo Financial Money Account and why it is probably the best savings account available today in Canada. Now, Neo Financial is a financial institution that offers a lot of digital banking products, and they have recently put out their new high-interest savings account known as the Money Account. Now, in the past, I've made a couple of videos talking about how amazing the EQ Bank savings account really is. And for the longest time, that account was by far the best bank account any Canadian could get. That is until now. This is because the Neo Financial Money Account has completely changed the game, as they set out to either match or improve upon every feature that the EQ Bank account offers. Now, if you watch till the end, you're going to learn more about Neo Financial, how safe it is to bank with them, what kind of benefits do they offer on their accounts, and of course, why this account is probably the best bank account any Canadian could get. Now, as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button down below and join the community. And of course, if you're feeling extra generous today, do me a favor and smash the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Now, it only takes you a second to do, but it helps me out a lot when it comes to this video being recommended to other people on YouTube. So if you could take the time and do it, I'd really appreciate it. Now, with all that said, let's get right to business. Now, we need to first talk about how safe and how reliable it is to open a bank account with Neo Financial and regularly bank with them. Now, I'm just going to put all your worries to rest and say you have nothing to worry about when it comes to banking with Neo Financial, because they are a member of the CDIC, which is the Canadian Deposit Insurance Company. Now, every major bank or financial institution is required to be a member of the CDIC, and it is no different for Neo Financial. Now, being a member of the CDIC means that every single account within that financial institution or bank is insured up to $100,000. Now, this would mean that if your bank goes bankrupt or is unable to pay you the money that you have in your account for whatever reason, then the CDIC will cover all the money that you have in your account up to $100,000. So essentially, even if the worst comes to worst, your money is always safe. But with all that said, what are the actual benefits of this Neo Financial Money Account? Now, this account has no monthly fees whatsoever, no transaction fees, no e-transfer fees, and it also gives you 1.3% interest on all the money that you have in your account. Now, if you've seen my video on the EQ Bank savings account, I talked about how amazing it was that account had no fees whatsoever, and it gave you 1.25% interest on all the money that you had in there, and how much that was superior to every other bank account in Canada. Well, now that is no longer the case, as the Neo Financial Money Account actually gives you a higher interest rate than the EQ Bank savings account. Now again, this is the highest interest rate any savings account will give you in Canada, and the fact that you get all of that for no fees whatsoever is just insane. And really, all in all, these two accounts, the EQ Bank savings account and the Neo Financial Money Account, are the only two savings accounts that are actually worth anybody's time. Now let's take a little bit of a closer look to see which one of these two you should actually go ahead and pick. Well, the Neo Financial Savings Account actually gives you a higher interest rate, but there are other factors that could be important as well. For example, it could be very important for some people how user-friendly the software is, or how easy it is to navigate, or what features come with the software. Now, the EQ Bank savings account, as good as it is very simplistic. It doesn't really have that many features, and the UI is very simple. Now, on the other hand, Neo Financial has put a lot of time and effort into designing a nice user interface and also making sure there are a lot of features that help you better track your spendings and better save. So even though I've been a big fan of the EQ Bank savings account for a long time, it just seems like there's a new king in town. Now, the only downside to either of these accounts is that they are only a savings account, and they don't actually give you all the options that a checking account would. Now, these could be options such as using a debit card or using an ATM for either receiving cash or depositing cash into your account. Now, as I've mentioned before in my previous videos, the two checking accounts that are my go-to and the best ones that you can get your hands on are the Simply Financial checking account and the Tangerine checking account. Both of these accounts are completely free to own, and on top of that, they both offer completely free ATM usage through their parent company. So for the Simply Financial account, this would be through CIBC ATMs, and for the Tangerine account, this would be through Scotiabank ATMs. But that said, checking accounts should only be used for making transactions or for taking money in or out through ATMs, and not for actually storing money for the long term. So the best strategy would be to open up a Neo Financial savings account and then have a checking account that you can use for your transactions, for your debit card, or for the ATM usage. And of course, since both of these checking accounts and the Neo Financial Money Account have completely free transactions, you can just transfer money between these accounts without any problems. Now, if you are interested in applying for the Neo Financial Money Account, I'm going to include my referral link down below so that you can go right to the application, and also you'd be supporting the channel in the meantime, which I always appreciate. So go ahead and use that link, go and apply for the Neo Financial Money account and start getting the highest interest rate possible on a savings account in the country. Now that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Now as always, if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we talked about in this video, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I always respond to every single question that comes in. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.